Hello. See, if you are like me, like if you are somebody who you breathe air, like you're a normal human being, you breathe air, you eat food, you do you understand? Like you you think with your head, eh? I don't know why you'll be normal. I don't know how you will operate and do things normally like you used to be, especially if you're a Nigerian. Yesterday, I broke down. I was totally just messed up, practically messed up, totally just disoriented when I kept going through, going over and over in my mind about the incident that happened in Jos. And especially that woman that was carrying her child, dead child. I'm talking about a full grown man. But in that woman, see that woman at that point just captured the summary of the situation in Nigeria. This is for how many years now? We've been shouting, we've been screaming, we've been agitating. But that yesterday, looking at that woman's video, hi, oh my God, it did something to me. And I don't know how any reasonable human being will watch that video, see things that are happening in Jos, and still remain quiet, and still remain silent, and still remain tough. I have gone around pages of my friends who are in APC, who are in the ruling party, who support Tinubu, and I've seen some of their reactions. Some have completely stayed away from social media because they can't bring themselves to say what they are supposed to say in support of Tinubu or the APC party. Do you understand? Look, this one I don't know how to begin. You must just bear with me. Those of you on our Instagram page, I don't know, the quality is a little bit blurred. I don't know what's happening. The quality is blurred, but we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Today I am really very, very upset. If you hear that somebody is upset, if you know another definition of upset that is more than somebody is angry, please tell me. And this is what brings me to my topic today. These are the dangers of supporting Tinubu. Do you understand? How can you look at that woman carrying that man, a whole man, remembering how that man sucked milk from her breast, remembering the time that she had to clean the bum of that man that she's carrying, remembering all her investment in that human being, the days that she was carrying that man on her back and splitting firewood, the day she was carrying that man on her back and fetching water, the day that man nearly died from convulsion, because every kid, my two kids, suffered from that convulsion when they were growing up. When you had high fever, as young parents, when your child is suffering from fever, you go and cover them with blanket because or with something hot because you're trying. They're shivering, and you thought you were trying to, you were doing everything as a parent, and then they will get high fever, and you think that they're dying. My daughter stopped breathing. I had to do mouth and mouth resuscitation for my daughter. Do you remember those times when that child will fall, and the woman, maybe she was distracted a bit, and the child falls, and the woman will just leave everything she's doing, run to that child, pick the child up, clean the child. Maybe the child is bleeding. That woman will remember the day that there was no food in the house. She was hungry. She was about to eat, and the child just cried, "Mommy, can I?" The woman will carry her food and give the child. The woman will remember when, in some cases, mothers will have to go and borrow to do their child's birthday, to make sure their child attended the function, to make sure their child had Christmas clothes on their back, did everything for that child. And the woman, oh my God, that woman will remember when taking care of that child. She'll be telling that child, you grow up to be a doctor, you grow up to be a lawyer, you buy your mother aeroplane, you buy your mother, you build your mother a house. All her dreams, all her sufferings, everything, all her entire life was summarized in that human being you saw her carrying. And what was her crime? Her crime is that she's a Nigerian. Her crime is that she has a president like Tinubu who will sit back and watch terrorists kill citizens of a country he's supposed to be the leader. Kill them, not one, not two, not three. How many people dying every day? And you normalize it. And you tell me you're supporting Tinubu, and you tell me you're supporting APC. You see, a lot of you, some of you are my friends. You call it politics. You have gone and mortgaged your soul. You have gone and tied your arms and your legs because of this, your support for Tinubu. And let me begin to tell you, because you don't know what's happening to you. You suddenly woke up and you realize you can't do certain things as you used to do before. That is the dangers of supporting Tinubu. I don't care if after watching this video, you unsubscribe from my channel. No problem. I don't care after watching this video, I ask you for a favor and you end up not doing that favor for me. No problem. If my friends are won after this video, I don't care. If you are a supporter of Tinubu, you are not my friend. Yes, so you're my brother. You are, because what am I going to do? If you're my brother, I can't separate you from my brother. But you're supporting Tinubu, just there on your own. Let me there on my own. That's this particular point of you supporting Tinubu. There is a big gulch between me and you. We can do business, so we can attend meetings together, we can respect each other, but there is a big, me and you are not the same at all. We don't think the same, we don't feel the same. It's not politics. I respect your decision, God be with you, but no, you can't be supporting Tinubu and expect that me and you are the same. We're not the same. How can? Supporting Tinubu, I'm telling you, it's just, oh God. This is the fastest way to normalize national collapse. Do you understand? For you to be supporting Tinubu, that you just normalize the collapse of a civilization, the collapse of morality, the collapse of economy, the collapse institutionally, everything. You have just said it is normal now. There's no big deal. Supporting Tinubu, it forces you to excuse suffering. Suffering that you will never accept for your own family. You will, that's, if you support this government, you have to pretend that hunger, unemployment, insecurity, that they are normal growing pains. Not Dr. Chidiwanyanwa, I refuse. They are not normal. It is abnormal. Very, very abnormal. If you support Tinubu, it demands that you silence your conscience, that you just carry something, turn down the volume of your conscience. To support Tinubu means that you must swallow injustice. When you see injustice happening to people, you must swallow it. You must come in defense of injustice. When you see brutality happening, you must ignore it and look the other way. You must pretend that the cries of ordinary Nigerians, that it's just politics. My conscience is not for sale. Can you imagine? My conscience is not for sale. I beg. You can sell your own. My own is not for. I'm not going to sell my own over. You know, people have called me and said, Chidi, are you interested in a political post? What if we are submitting names and they have asked me to put your name. I said, no. With this administration, no. And look, I have cousins, I have uncles, I have people who are in the government of Tinubu. For them, they have achieved a level in life. And I say, congratulations to them. You are an ambassador, member of House of Representatives, you're a minister. In your profession, you have excelled to whatever level. I have friends of mine who are promoted in the police. I see that as them ascending to whatever level in their profession or in their fields of professional practice or whatever. But when it comes to supporting President Tinubu, I beg, that is very, very dangerous for anybody. Do you know that being a supporter of Tinubu or APC, it turns you to into a defender of the very system that is oppressing you? Supporting this administration, it means like you are becoming a volunteer spokesperson for policies that are choking the poor and enriching the powerful. You have made yourself a volunteer. In our party, AAC, we just advertise for people to come and volunteer. What are we asking them to do? We're asking them to come and volunteer and become a spokesperson for our ideology, to defend what we believe in. So when you become a supporter of Tinubu or APC, that's what you're doing. You have willfully volunteered to be the one spreading whatever they believe in, spreading whatever is coming on to the citizens as a result of this administration. Supporting Tinubu, it kills your ability to feel outrage. There is no supporter of Tinubu that can feel the way I am feeling right now and expressing it. Because one thing is feeling it, another thing is you coming to express it. I challenge you. You that is looking at me right now, I challenge you. You're a supporter of Tinubu, you're an APC member. Come and show outrage. Come like this, do a video. Show outrage for the killings that are going on in Nigeria. Show outrage for the kidnappings. Show outrage for the terror attacks by terrorists. Show outrage for accidents on our roads. Show outrage for so many things that have happened. You cannot, because acknowledging them, it exposes the failure of your leadership. Even Tinubu himself agreed that Nigeria is blessed with everything and the only thing we lack is leadership. Who is that leader? Tinubu himself. I challenge you after watching this video, go and do another video and counter what I'm saying. I'm so pissed off. I'm so pissed off. One of my friends was asking me, "Oh, don't you see our posters? Why are you not liking our poster?" Hell no, I can't like your poster. I can't like your poster. Why? I can't. Sorry. The same way you can bring your conscience, you can tune down your conscience so that you don't feel certain things. The same way I can't. I feel things. It makes me not to sleep. And so I cannot agree with what no. My spirit bleeds. It doesn't agree with my spirit. Do you know that supporting Tinubu and APC government, it forces you to rewrite reality? You must deny what you see with your eyes. You must deny what you feel with your body and what your community suffers. You must pretend that hardship is progress. Can't you see we're making progress? How? You people are turning things upside down. Instead of thinking from the top of our head, we are thinking from the other end of our anatomy. And you know what that brings? See, when you support Tinubu, it makes you an enemy of accountability. No, we don't hold people accountable. Supporting this administration, it means you defending incompetence, you shielding corruption and attacking anyone who demands better. If a more election rep says, "No, I demand perfect," you say, no. How? Why now? Why? Okay, we know that Tinubu is a drug pusher. We know that he did this. You know that he did this. But let us just join hands together and support this administration. You ask for, what happened to this money? What happened to this? What happened to this? They say, why are you asking? Why are you asking? Then you start telling me, did the other person? You start showing me the people that stole more money. Your only defense for when I say, oh, 20 people were killed, is to show me that 25 people were killed elsewhere. Are you normal? Like, are you really normal? You see, you supporting Tinubu, you know what he has done to you? It has reduced your political imagination. That now you begin to believe that Nigeria cannot be better, that suffering is our destiny. You actually believe that leadership is a privilege for a few people. I reject that mindset completely. Leadership is not for a few people. Even some of you who are not in APC and you are forming alliances, when we tell you that you can't be forming alliances with the people that destroy the country, you say, no, Chidi, only a certain people can rule Nigeria. And if you cannot beat them, you join them. Who told you that rubbish? You do not have faith in yourself anymore. You don't trust in your ability. You must always play second fiddle. You are already captured. You're defeated. You're just a zombie. No, I cannot amount to anything. No, there is nothing I will never become. So the best thing is to just join them. Who told you? Which kind of lodo thinking be that? How can? Do you know who you are? Do you know the potential that you carry? Don't you know that that person that you saw in leadership only got there because they depended on your vote, the vote of the people? If the people carry all their votes and shift to another person, that politician is powerless. They are nothing. Whether they are billionaire, if you don't carry your support and your vote and give that person, they are as good as nothing. So stop thinking that you're nothing. You see, for you to be a supporter of APC, for you to align with Tinubu, what it does, it traps you in tribal and partisan blindness. You are blinded by tribe. Because you know what, you know now, Tinubu is a local, it's my turn, it's our turn. Tinubu, it often means, supporting Tinubu, it means elevating your tribe and party above truth, justice, and national interest. That's what it means. You have to elevate that. Oh God. See, I think those of you who are in APC, those of you who are rushing to APC, those of you who are still defending, promoting Tinubu, you really don't know what's happening to you. Like, you don't know what is happening to you. Like your dream, you don't know. Somebody needs to poke you or pinch you so that you know what is happening to you. You are in a trance. Let me tell you another one. When you support Tinubu and APC, it aligns you with a political culture that is built on impunity. You are aligned. You are in consonance. You are in sync. Two of you are in a village meeting with a culture, a cult that is built on impunity. Impunity is your foundation. Look at FFK. Look at Reno Omokri. Look at the guy that they made ambassador to. Is it to which place? Is it to France? Go and look at his record. Look at the crop of people that this administration is promoting. See, back in this administration, it means you are endorsing a system where nothing has consequences. Nothing. No failed policies, no broken promises, no human rights abuses. Everything goes. An administration that vowed and said, after a certain period, if we don't fix this, do whatever you like with us. And when you bring it up, followers of this administration will want to kill you. People are in trouble. I'm preaching to you today. Today, if you hear this, you are hearing the voice of God. Begin to retract your step before it is too late. You have gone very, very, very far. Very far. You need to start, backpedaling. That's what you should be doing right now. But some of you, your allegiance to APC, your connection to them, you're dealing with them, it has numbed your humanity. Don't you understand? It has numbed. Right now, what you do is the masses are suffering, but you must look away from their pain. You must pretend that people are not dying, no. People are not starving. There is no Japa syndrome. It's just, in fact, you tell some of us that we are not looking very well. We are not seeing the progress that being made by the government of Ahmed Tinubu. It is you that is blind. Because I can see, I can feel. This your continued support. This your continued dance. When you go and be dancing surugede, do you hear when they say, tell that child that is dancing surugede, that surugede is the music of spirit. So you don't know. Oh, you're dancing. You don't understand. What you're doing by supporting APC and Tinubu, it makes you complicit in the erosion of democracy. Because right now, they want a one-party state. If you're not with us, you'll be treated like an outcast. You'll be treated like a criminal. In fact, if you don't commit any crime, they'll find a crime and put on you. Only them, only what they want. No room for dissent, no room for opposition, no room for demonstration. If you oppose them, they lock you up. They use the apparatus of the state, the judge, the courts, to confine you illegally. Is that democracy? They've captured all arms of the government. You see, supporting this administration, it means you accept that you accept that the civic space should shrink. You accept intimidation, and you actually accept when the government silences every other opposition. It turns you into a hostage of propaganda. That's what you just propaganda holds you hostage. You can't move away from it. Every time you open your mouth, it's propaganda. Propaganda, because you need propaganda for you to be able to defend the lies that you're consuming. And then you consume the lies, you repeat it, you defend the lies, and because truth is too dangerous for your narrative, you continue living in that lie. You don't, when you see truth strikes you like thunder. Truth just harasses you. So you are comfortable. You swim in lies. You concoct lies. You parade lies. What kind of life is that? Honestly, I pity you. I pity you so much. And I'll say these few things, I'll end. Your association with APC, your association with Tinubu, look at what happened to people like Obi Kubana and Kubana Chief Priest. Look at what's happening to the Village Boys. Look at what's happening to so many other groups that celebrities, governors, political juggernauts that are aligning with Tinubu's government. It destroys your moral credibility. No credibility at all anymore. At all. How can you be with this government for whatever reason that you have, and tomorrow you want to stand and speak against injustice? If you defend them today simply because it benefits you, what are you going to do tomorrow when they are no longer in power? Or do you plan that when they leave office, you leave office? Is that like whatever you gain from this administration will be enough for you to continue living your life? That's what you're happening. You're safeguarding everything, your future. See, Nigerians have a revolutionary spirit. I'm telling you, the oppressed, we are ready for this revolution. But what your alignment with Tinubu has done and continues to do, you see that spirit we had during NSAS where we could do anything. Now I'm addressing young people. When you go and you align yourself with APC and Tinubu, it kills that your revolutionary spirit. Then all you need is a revolution. We all agree. Everybody, even those in APC, they agree that what you need is a revolution. I was talking to my friend yesterday who used to yab me about Chidi and Showore, you people and revolution. And yesterday, he made a post in a WhatsApp group that I belong. I've not been on the WhatsApp group for a very long time, but just something brought me there. And because I've not been commenting, he probably thought I wasn't there. He clearly said that all we need in this country is a revolution. This is somebody that never supported Shore. I said, so this is what he has come. In fact, he's an obedient. He said it clearly. That's when I crept out of the shadows and I said, hey, I catch you. I said, Shore, come and see what your friend is writing. No. He now came and said, oh, Chidi, don't mind me. I like your boy, Shore. Do you understand? So everybody knows that revolution is what we need right now. But when you go and support Tinubu and his party, you're killing that revolutionary spirit. And if you don't make it happen in the lives of the citizens, if you don't make it happen in the life of the country, you are wishing the same thing upon your life, your family, and your destiny and your future. Because you will reap everything that you plant now. That's what it does. Supporting this government, it means you surrendering the fire, the courage, the audacity that is required to demand a new Nigeria. And that is not good. That's not good at all. I came with this rage, this frustration after seeing that video of that woman carrying her child. All she sees is her baby boy, not that full-grown man who was butchered, mutilated. You could see bullet wounds all over his face. All she could see is a future that is cut short. All her hopes, all her dreams, all the love she poured into that child. Simply, all this is happening to her simply because we have a president like Ahmed Tinubu, because we have a party like the APC, and you want me to be part of that? Fear, God forbid. And with the African Action Congress, and I'm not making a political statement, I'm just telling you where I belong. And I invite you, actually invite you to come and become a member of our party, because we are revolutionary. We don't change. We remain resolute. We know what we want. We've always wanted it from when. And that's where we stand. With Omoyele Sowore, with the African Action Congress, I invite you. I'm going to put a link in the comment section where you can go and become a member of the party if you want to. It's 1,000 naira. That's all you have to pay to show your seriousness. Otherwise, if you need money to enter the party and you don't have, contact me. I'm telling you, if you're serious, I'll give you money. But I'll rather 1,000. In fact, don't contact me. If you're not willing to spend 1,000 naira to be a member of African Action Congress, then you're not serious. Oh yeah, that's what it's going to be. If you can't spend that money to become a member of the party, then forget about it. But if you're ready, then come and join the party. Like I said, I'm going to post. Let me post the contact. Let me post the what you call it. Let me post a link where you guys can go and join the party. I'll do that later. I need to close this. Okay, but please keep praying for this country, but not just praying for this country. You need to get active. Okay, if you don't want to be AAC, that's fine. I respect your opinion, but please don't be in APC. Don't be with Tinubu. They're bad, very bad. Okay, and if you're going to be uh, with APC, just be sure that you know what you're getting into. Somebody is asking me, not only every 4 years on a party they exist. You see, that's the problem. On the contrary, we are always active. The Take It Back movement is actually the owners of the African Action Congress. So the Take It Back movement is the only true opposition that has been active in Nigeria all of these years before you get to another political dispensation. So the person that's asking, not only for no, not be only every 4 years. I don't know where you have been. Tell me who else has been active. Tell me who else has been. But let me take you to our party. This is our party's page. Okay, this is our homepage. So you can log into our party's homepage, and then you can become a member. Because you see, you see all the things, and you can say join AAC today. Very, very simple. We are digital. We're a digital party. We don't do analog. We don't exist in the past. We know what Nigeria needs right now. We know what Nigeria. We know where Nigeria ought to be, and that's how we roll. So if you're interested, like I said, I'm going to post the link in the comment section. You can click on it and register to become a member of our party. All right. Thank you so much. Forgive me if I was acting too angry and pissed off, and some of the things I said, maybe you didn't hear it. It's just the state of my mind. Um, Somebody says, what is the total number of your party? The total number of our party is the number plus you. If you just join now, you make up our number. If 10 of you join, it is plus 10. That's how it works. There is no party that is born ready-made. People continue to join 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And rather than you waiting for a party to become a certain number before you join, did you realize that the first person or the second person or the third person, they just joined? The second person that joined that party saw one person before they joined. They didn't see 1 million. I don't know how our mentality is warped. Don't be count. You're waiting for the party that is 12 million. How did they get to 12 million? Because when they were one person, number 2 person joined. And when they were 2, number 3 person joined. When they were 10, another person joined and they become 11. So you now, unapologetic, you go and join, and you will increase the number. Then carry that link and send it to somebody else. That's how we continue. That's how we roll. Okay? That's what you do. Let me actually post this one here. Let me post this one here because I don't know whether this will time out. It says, I asked very simple question, and I begin to, how many local government offices will I get? Go to our website. That's the funny thing. You can't stand here. Sometimes we are lazy, my brother. That's how we are in AAC. I cannot start here and begin to tell you all of these things when there is a website. Just go to the website. I just put this link. When you go to our website, we have accurate numbers. We deal with data. You will see everything that you want. I cannot come and be reading it for you now. We encourage people to find. Don't believe what I tell you. Find out for yourself. We believe in accountability in our party. We don't wait to say, oh, tomorrow you say, Chidi, but you say you're 100. Oh, I saw 50. No, go to the website. The website has every data that you want. But if you say you guys to stop deceiving Nigerians, it is you that is deceiving yourself. You are lazy. We don't deal with lazy. If you're going to bring laziness into our party, don't come or stay where you are. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for being part of my streaming this morning. Please make sure that you subscribe and spread this. These are very, very dangerous, treacherous times. We must continue to fight. Nobody must go and bury their head in the sand. Take up a position, even as the elections are in full swing now. The plans for elections are in full swing. Get a form. Our party forms are very, very cheap. Get a party form, register, take up a position, and vie for an electoral post. Okay, so that if it is by the ballot, we're there. If it's by the street, we're there. Everything they want, let us not be lacking. All right, I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next broadcast. And on behalf of Dr. Erica and everyone who works with us at WMTV, my name is Dr. Chidi.